What is good, Stopde Nation? It is Stopde here, and it is time for a very exciting video today. We love doing top 5s, and today is an epic top 5 of the best finishes in FIFA Mobile 19, the best of what is to come in FIFA Mobile 19, and we could not do this without our sponsor on today's video. We partnered up with OneFootball, an app that I am absolutely loving using right now. You basically go into this app, you can pick your team, you can pick Arsenal, obviously is the one that I went with. You can pick your players, you can pick your clubs, your leagues, everything you want to follow, and it gives you all the information about these players, tells you how they played, the scores, the stats, the attacks, the assists, all of those things about it. There's a link to download this in the description below, so if you do not have this, make sure you go and download it. You can pick who you think is going to win the match. It shows you sort of how other people are picking with that, and allows you to actually watch the live ticker of the app, see the lineups as they come in, and look at the overview of the app as well. So very cool features that they got going on there. You can see here, you can also vote for your favorite player of the app, who you think is the best player out of this one. So it's basically a community vote kind of pick it. You can see all the different stats. You can also look at news. So the news feed here, any different recent articles, Arsenal articles, that one is cool. Some videos you can watch if you're interested in watching videos, and transfers. This thing is one of my favorite features right here. It shows you the transfer features. It shows you confirmed ones. It shows you, like, you know, rumors and everything like that. And the rumor thing is really cool because it kind of allows you to be like, I wonder what's going to happen. Kind of gives you the sources that those come from. Loving using it. I hope you'll enjoy it too. Make sure to go and download the app from the link in the description below and come join me, Stopde Nation takes on OneFootball. First things first, we got the honorable mention. The first thing up, you can't have one without Ibra being Ibra here. He goes, he takes it, he puts it off the bar to himself, he gets it, and he scores. We gotta see that again. Here he goes. On the line, over the keeper's head, off the bar, to himself, and scores. So it's like the Ibra finishing move. Just basically being able to run the show on that one. But number 5, here we go. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy about these ones. Just good old putting it in the back of the net. We put in our first one, back of the net. The second one comes in here, a nice cross in, and again, a nice little shot in the back of the net. Again, Ibra with a nice little header in the back of the net. Just the things where it's like, you know what? I just need a goal. The celebration was pretty fancy, but when you just need a goal, sometimes these are nice ones. You get some very powerful ones, some runs from pretty far out as well. A nice one there from Kane, braced himself, puts it in the header with the back of the net. So just a very standing header, nothing too exciting. Those, though, from Lamar are very fun. You do a nice little chip over the top, and then Lamar puts it in, and then Kane goes for it. His was pretty fancy, sometimes doesn't work out. That's why it's only at number 5. Number 4, we got the Scissor Kick. So here we go, coming in, a nice scissor kick in there in the back of the net from Ibra. Love watching this. Really fun to watch this one go in. Basically just comes in, you put a nice little scissor kick in there. Again, we'll see Ibra doing it right on the goal line. He basically kicks it right through the goalkeeper. The power of Ibra right there. As we go, Kane does it, and a very, very nice one from Kane. So most players very easily able to do this move, scissor kick. As long as you're kind of in that right position, you have a good chance of doing a scissor kick. And if you're Ibra, you can do a scissor kick, and you can do a standing scissor kick, or you can do this. Standing scissor kick, save, scissor kick. Yeah, definitely worthy of a highlight in that one. So that is our number 4. Number 3, you know, it's got to get better. How can it get better? Diving headers. Used to love to do these when I was training. We'd go out in the mud and we'd, like, whenever it rained, you just do diving header, diving header, diving header. One of my favorite things to do is the diving header. And really fun to watch in here. Sometimes the goalies just don't even know what to do. They just stand there. Sometimes it goes wide, but other times you just get that power and the goalkeeper's like, what? Diving header. To get these done, you basically need to have your player in open position. They're either going to do a diving header, a bicycle, or the number 1 thing that we have. So number 2, the bicycle kick. The bicycle kick, this one, you really have to have your player in open space. They'll turn, they'll bike it. It looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. Whether or not you're just watching it over and over again. Bicycle, 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 bicycle in slow motion, bicycle in reverse slow motion, bite, I don't know how to say it backwards, but anyways, or really fast, a lot of times. It looks awesome no matter what. Now, number 1, the Scorpion Kick. Now, this is a very interesting one. I thought I did it here, but it turns out if you look really slow, you can kind of see how I thought that, right? But if we slow it down to a really pixelated small screen, he had it and just kicked his feet up. But I did do it. Now, the downside is I did it, and I wasn't recording. But it's possible. The elusive number 1, and we will do this before the end of the season, mark my words, we will do this, but the Scorpion Kick is in there. And if you're like, Stopde, I don't believe you, I don't see it, I've also put a link to a Reddit where someone actually does it. So you can see that it is indeed possible, we have seen it. I don't know if it's like by accident that they do it, or I've only been able to do it the one time when I wasn't recording, but it was a pretty cool thing. But there you have it, the top 5 skill moves. Now, we also told you, we talked about some of the things you're going to want to know moving into next season. The number 1 thing that people keep asking me every video, Stopde, what happens to all of my players? What happens to my coins? What happens to my FIFA points? Coins go away. FIFA points stay. Players go away. The only exception is any now and later players, coins, anything you get like that, those will transfer next season. So there's the coin packs, the XP packs, all of that, that is it. Everything else is going to go away. It's going to start fresh. Usually we start with like a 50 overall team, kind of go back through this sort of onboarding process, learning about everything. By the end, you usually get like a couple nice cards, but it's like, it does reset. My team does reset, but I do think it's still kind of, fun to build it up. And I'm excited because these teams make me excited to play next season. So many kind of fun things, fun celebrations, fun everything really in this one. The engine looks nice. The 11v11 is so much fun. So I definitely am excited for new season, but yes, everything does go away, except for any of the now and later rewards and anything like that. Everything else is going to go away on this one. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, because this is new stuff that has come out, is chemistry is now in FIFA Mobile. We now have chemistry in FIFA Mobile. Basically, it's going to change how your players perform on the pitch, give different chances in Verse Attack. The only thing they didn't mention in this article, which I'm a little concerned about, is they didn't say anything about 11v11. They only said Verse Attack is going to change things. I would assume we would think players would play differently, but I'm hoping that the 11v11 actually isn't it, because that is my favorite part about this game right now is the 11v11. But anyways, there you have it. The top 5 plays, the new features of FIFA Mobile, the things you're going to want to know. Again, a big shout out to the sponsor of today's video, the app that I'm absolutely loving using, and I know you're going to love using it as well. So let me know when you download it. Send me some shots of it on Twitter, on Instagram, whatever it happens to be. But I'm excited for you to try it out. OneFootball, loving using it. Make sure you go and download. There's a link in the description below. Time to put Stopde Nation onto OneFootball. Thank you for checking this out and stopping by. It's been a pleasure as always. Stopde.